Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay, so basically my microphone was like muted for like a day and some change. So we're just going to redo everything we did like before. We're going to just plant some seeds on the hero fruit.
Yep.
And we're gonna go into the fight with...
The Tomb of Lament. It is the
Yeah. No, we don't need to stop. Let's keep going.
Oi! You lot!
Aye, prepare yourselves for battle. A real sunny run is coming this way.
Blast! It's that Rogers crew.
That foul machine could be none other than Roger's Wings of Freedom. It's headed straight for us. He's probably trying to capitalize on Will's recent popularity by targeting us. Oh, heck no! Let's get him on the deck and take the jerk down right now!
This country is bound by chains of the Senate's legislation and the Sanctis Orthodoxy. And what have these things cost us? Our freedom! The last king must have known this as well as I. Clearly, that is the very purpose of the tournament. A fight to reclaim our freedom!
Wasn't this the guy giving a speech in Martira? What the heck are you doing?
I hold no grudge against all of you. But you've overstayed your welcome in this race. You will step down for the sake of a more free land the day I am crowned. I vow to abolish all the tariffs and laws that choke our people. Whether they be the Senate's trespasses or God's, I will defy and raise them all. All people will be free. Free to seek wealth, fortune, and prosperity, with no regulation or restriction.
So yeah, this guy's a tech bro.
Liberation, huh?
Seeker!
Too much freedom is as bad as any other excess.
Nothing personal. Sorry.
That's all.
Why, hello there.
So this fight didn't go like super well last time around, but now I actually have more information about this guy, so... What I know is that he's actually weak to darkness.
Oh, depths of darkness! Got them right in their weak spot.
Which doesn't seem to be like doing a lot of damage, but...
Fall! In the name of no holding back, hack and slash.
Plus he's got like a lot of dirty tricks, which we will like... I know of them now, but...
Face your punishment together.
Oh, come on, crit! Oh, come on!
The captain's anxiety is overwhelming. We can't let him get hit.
Thankfully, this is what I want to do, so...
Observe, come.
I appreciate doing the exact move I needed.
You think yourself equal to a face me? Pierce!
In the name, Swordmaster. I'll cut you down. Tougher than I thought.
Damn you.
Maybe we can't do this. The next one's yours.
Let's actually, like, get rid of one of these guys,
Heroes.
instead of, like, worrying about Will's anxiety.
Through them. So you too would strip away our freedoms? Damn naysayers. But I know I'm right. I know I am. How's this?
What was that? This is nothing.
In the name
Oh, please.
of freedom!
Alright, we're past our anxiety, which is nice.
Power of kings.
Can we get this guy to sleep?
Fall.
We did actually get this guy to sleep,
Royal power within.
making this Raging Fist even better.
Right on target. Nice one, Stroll.
It's a good opportunity to heal everyone, especially Stroll.
I owe you.
I I'm obliged.
Quite a boon.
For all that we strive for!
Bird got them right in their weak spot.
I'll use what I must. Commendable bearing.
Damn it! What? I'll cut you down.
Again, when Stroll doesn't care about his mana, like to hold on his mana for like the end of the dungeon, he's dealing like pretty nice damage.
Royal soul, freeze!
Is that all?
With blade in hand!
Bird got them right in their weak spot.
What happened?
Apologies.
I shall
Would you
vanquish
finish it?
evil. I'll crush you.
You've been bested. But I'm not in this to kill you, merchant. Go cool your head.
Roger doesn't seem very willing, but if we're going to save the prince, then we have no choice but to make him step down from the tournament.
For sparing my life, you have my gratitude. But in my defense, that is, in my defense, isn't freedom the entire point of life's pursuits? Or was I wrong?
Good. 'Tis done. I continue to grow.
Steady effort is key.
And it seems like 26 is like the number, like the maximum popularity we can have.
The gauntlet runner's slowing pace signals their arrival at an encampment to those below deck. They are grateful for these moments of repose, quietly acknowledging their good fortune, a rare glimpse into a party at peace.
Now, this might be a little safe scammy, but before, we kind of like,
Alright then.
we spent the entire day because like you can't teleport immediately. So let's see if I can actually teleport immediately right now. Back. We probably can, huh? I know how you feel, but it's dangerous to travel in darkness. No, I just want to go back to town. Can we go back to town?
Hold on.
Let's see here.
That's probably heaven. Yeah, can I go?
Let's
Can we go back there?
Alright then.
Can we like just teleport
Where to?
back to town? No, we cannot. Okay, that means we will have to actually spend the day as we did before. But it is what it is. Yeah, like I said, like in while my microphone was muted. Yeah, it's a mistake we made. We will not make again. Ha, that takes me back. As a younger woman, I was utterly addicted to the game.
Yes.
Considering the current flow of the battle. It wasn't even battle, but within the span of one turn, I suddenly find myself cornered. Come now, it is too early in the battle for so sullen an expression. If your foe mobilizes a large force, then surely an opening may be found.
What should we do?
Your enemies marshal their full might to breach your defenses, all whilst leaving their own base wide open. How do you respond? Balance offense and defense?
If so.
I would simultaneously attack the enemy's base while maintaining my own guard. It will be quite a challenge to find my pieces face to face, but the situation is simply unavoidable if you want to capitalize on the opportunities to seize the enemy's stronghold. I pointed out an effective move. It feels like my wisdom has improved.
Alright.
Yeah, I went ahead and made like a slightly better choice. Okay, I apologize.
Well then.
I will take what little advantage I can from, like, this stupidity, okay? Do you understand now? If so, show me with your next move. How's your American Idol on the board for a while? Whew. This is different because, like, we weren't actually attacked last time around. So we'll even get like an extra battle out of this. Haliaetus' intention was right. They're boarding us now. Get yourselves out of the deck.
Hitting us while we're asleep is dirty fighting.
Early bird gets the glory, what? As moth to a flame!
Alright, what is this thing weak to?
Good against them. That's the
I'll
last
use what I
thing.
must.
You hit their weakness.
I can't have.
Heisme?
Perhaps not.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have any...
Power within. You'll be dust.
any synthesis to help with.
I won't hold back. Nice. Still here?
Oh, power of heroes! As the point of a sword! Enemy reinforcements!
Reinforcements. Only one
Let us
left.
clean up this.
Finish them
Now
off.
accept your fate. Nothing personal.
I shall. Are you prepared? The power of lightning.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
So I'm counting on you.
Let justice prevail!
Hulkenberg got them right in their
Beam
weak
Seeker!
spot.
Can we try to make it sleep?
Apologies.
In
Would
the
you
name
finish
of
it?
justice.
Doesn't feel like it fell asleep, to be perfectly honest.
Swordmaster, I call the lightning. General. Freeze.
We still got it, it's okay.
I chose the wrong opponent.
A halfway decent result.
And that should allow Haliaetus to unlock another archetype he wanted to. I don't remember what it was.
Appreciated.
Thank you, nice work out there. That should keep the baddies at bay for now. And you keep the craft safe and sound too. Now then, have a good night and sleep tight. Alright, so we got like a small extra thing out of resetting for the day. It's fine, it's fine.
Well,
We installed the prep work and there's 3 days left until the big day. I can hardly sit still. There's no use being nervous about it. We still got some time on the trip, so let's make the most of
What
it.
do you want to do?
What should I do?
Alright. And back to town we go. It spends the morning, but nothing we can do about this.
You giving it some thought?
Shall we turn to a base city? It'll be nice when we get there.
Want to go back?
Alright, then back to the city we go. Alright. Ooh, where the heck is my mouse?
So,
Alright, and since our lowest stat seems to be tolerance, let's go ahead and try to increase it a little bit.
you there.
Shall we meet again, Throwbound Elder Boy? If you have time, perhaps we could speak again?
What do you think?
Well, if you listen to her. Wow, my throat! Alright, I did mute my mic again, but merely a second. Well, if you listen to her, your tolerance will probably improve. Why don't you spend some time listening to her?
Let us
I listen.
talk.
Then let us talk about something closer to home, which is to say the tournament. It turns out that the chief of the island we discussed before is participating as well. I'm not on the island. I'm not of the island, so I do not know why he is here, but I suspect he will not find much success. There are few on the mainland with sympathies for the Mustari tribe. It is unfortunate, but the chief's ideals will not reach people. I listened to the woman's talk for a little while. By learning about the different culture, I feel my tolerance has improved.
Now then.
And we're level 3 now.
Tolerance.
Tolerance. It is one of the virtues of a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, take up the mantle of benevolence, which shall spare thee to aid thy people.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passion may be inflamed. Why do I never read this correctly? It's almost the same every time. Word of your renounce has reached even my ears. They say you are far stronger than you look, and a brave candidate to be king. If something were to happen to the chief, please help him. I know it is strange to ask this of you, but... I spoke with the Mustari woman for a while, before saying farewell and heading to the inn.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Yeah.
Oi there.
Okie doke.
Alright then.
So yeah, we're going to be going to the Merchant's Bazaar.
Go.
Alright, let's see what kind of an accessory you have for us today. Welcome, dear customer. Are you here to acquire a new accessory? I'll be sure to find something that's absolutely perfect for you.
Well then.
Let me think. It's Flames Day, so how about a Stormy Sea Ring? Yeah. What does it do?
Can we talk?
Yeah, we already have that one, and I remember I don't like it, so I appreciate it, but not thanks. Alright, so let's finish off Stroll's story. Hey, what's up to you? Yeah, I know. After all that happened, I find myself thinking of my parents. I wonder what they would say if they could see me now. I only wish I could tell them all that's transpired. Let's go now.
Thanks a bunch.
Truly? Thank you. You've been such a great help. Can you point the gauntlet runner towards my village again?
You know, I'm truly blessed with good fortune. I was born into nobility, lived a carefree childhood, and I even survived a human attack.
Several human attacks.
But more than all of that, I've met people I can trust. I'm further blessed in friendship. Sometimes it frightens me. I question whether or not I deserve to have all this.
Of course you do.
Hearing you say it helps me believe it. After all, I was only able to help the people here because of my parents' wealth. The inheritance just happened to be in the royal capital, and the people of Haliaetus were coincidentally in the same place.
Luck is its own type of skill, right?
Was it like... It feels like if they were told to go there and the inheritance was there, like it feels they were expecting... his parents were expecting him to actually find this out, no?
Guess I should just embrace it, yes. I don't regret using the full inheritance as I did for a moment. Given a second chance, I would do the exact same thing. But I think I defied my parents in some way. That's my only regret in all this.
I'm sure they'd have done the same.
I just don't know. Even during the attack, my parents shielded me from the fighting. They told me to get to Grand Trad with all haste. Grand Trad. Rangeef said my parents told him the same. They wanted everyone to flee to the capital.
Yeah, it's like they planned this.
And then the merchant in the capital was the one keeping the inheritance. Is this all really coincidence?
No. Your parents orchestrated it this way.
If that's true, though, do you think my parents might have intended the inheritance to be... Oh, the family treasure my father mentioned in the letter. He wasn't talking about the inheritance. He meant the people. A nobleman is the shield in his people's hands, durable enough to protect them, but light enough to carry. Else what value does he have? I continue to find ways I never understood my parents.
They put their faith in you.
In me. They had faith in me. I'd always thought I'd been a worthless son to them.
What?
They say a child never knows how precious he is to his parents.
He never knows. Someday, I will restore our home. Everyone will come back to live in peace. And I won't let anyone take it from us, ever again. But this isn't about my family. This tragedy must never be allowed to be repeated anywhere. On my pride as a noble, I swear it.
I can sense Stroll's unrivaled trust and his determination to change the future.
The proud noble Stroll, keeper and heritor of the warrior's virtues, by the grace of his newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
I'm going to change the future with you.
Scion Sessions. Increase killing heritage slots for the warrior lineage to 4. Slayer of Humans. When Stroll attacks a human-type monster, critical rate greatly increases. Grand Fantasy. Stroll is ready to acquire new heroic embodiment. More skills can now be inherited by the warrior's lineage in Academia due to the effects of the Scion Sessions.
Thank you, my friend. Hope is only a step behind a clear conscience. My parents' mantra has never been more clear to me. You keep moving forward. Do what you know to be just. And I will be just a step behind, no matter what. Look back, and you will find hope. Don't forget that.
With a vision of Halia restored clear in my mind, I spent a moment enjoying the wind in my face. Then returned to the office. To the others, what? Thanks to Stroll's strong faith in me, I now have the full support of the people of Halia. Yeah, this is the maximum popularity we can achieve in this point. Back at the Brilhaven Tavern. I don't... Alonso comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. I mean, I guess I will go talk with him.
What do you want to do?
Oh, it's you. I'm sorry, just leave me alone. I can't do that. With overflowing tolerance, I conveyed my willingness to take on the sorrows and regrets anguishing Alonso. Well, if anyone's going to pester me, I'm glad it's you.
Sorry.
Could you spare me a bit of time?
Thank you, truly.
And then the rain stopped. I did more digging on the landowner who burned down my village. Then I thought I'd hit the bottom, and when I thought I'd hit the bottom, I found more behind him that I hadn't unearthed before. In the end, he's nothing more than a pawn for someone else. I thought I had the upper hand, shadowing him and those he associates with, but they'd been looking into me as well. They untangled the web lies that is the cuculus and struck first. What a fool I've been. My village, my mother, they're all gone. I've lost everything. You have to be strong. I want to save my hometown. His taxes were exhaustion, and he siphoned the village's trade profits away from himself. My once peaceful village was trampled by poverty and the ills that accompany it. He caused only torment for them, so I struck back. I thought I could fix things for them, that my mother would be happy. But I got too caught up with my heroics and underestimated him. He couldn't have burned down the village on his own.
Damn it all.
Even if the village was rid of the landowner, someone else is backing him. An even more powerful enemy who was left unscathed. I've endangered everyone's lives because I didn't realize that. And... whoa! And it was my mother, my own mother, who paid the price. Die, they said. In all my waking hours, in my dreams, I hear the villagers demanding my death. I only began to endeavor to free them, to give them their joy back. So if my death is what will give them that now, I have to. Your mother won't want this.
No.
Was it your mother's wish for you to die? My mother's? Mother wanted me to live. But what is the point in living when all I have are my sins? Why do you not blame me? Blaming you changes nothing.
After all,
Even if I did blame you, nothing would change. That's true. There's no way to undo what has been done. I wonder if there's anything I still can do. I don't think there is, but just because you believe in me, I think I can go on living just a little longer. I can sense the tremendous trust Alonso has placed in me by sharing his darkest thoughts.
this is what you and Mother wanted, right?
Discount the prices at magic shops in all cities and increase the monetary reward for completing requests. Alright, that would be nice a little bit earlier, but I suppose. I've not even the slightest clue what to do next. I'm not a good person, not like how my mother was. I don't have some special power like you do. Like you do. Haha, you were right. I would have been rather hasty. It would have been rather hasty for me to end my life here and now. Thank you, Will. I finally realized that as long as I have you, the world is mine to fool. Do visit again. I'll set the stage. I have some fun drinks in store for you. I don't know what Alonso is scheming this time, but at least it seems he's regained the will to live.
Good night.
Alonso waved nonchalantly as we parted, and I returned to the inn.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Tis the day before Luis's soiree. Let us do what we are able, then simply wait. We've done all that is within our power, and the die has already been cast. I wonder if you'll really find the formula within Luis's quarters. Sorry, I can't help but worry.
Oh well.
All we can do now is hope that the operation goes off without a hitch. This one will be real tighter packed, but we can't pull. But if we can't pull this off, then we have no hope of ever saving the prince.
So?
Like it or not, today's the last day you'll have free time. Take care of anything you'll need before we infiltrate the Caradius. Admittedly, I don't
What now?
care about Bardon right now.
Alright then. Let's head there right away.
I'd rather push my stats a little bit.
Young man.
Greetings.
Welcome, my dear customer. Are you here to acquire a new accessory? Another archetypal ring. I don't think it's worth. I appreciate it, but I don't think it's worth. Yeah, I know Bardon wants to speak with us.
Blast this heat.
Young man. Young man.
Now what am I to
We will like push the stats. I kind of want to be like done with this quickly.
In such an exquisite world.
My dream is a beautiful country led by a beautiful king.
I see.
I see, so that's what they're basing their campaigns on. Hey, why don't you debate that candidate? If you can lower other candidates' support, we might be able to win Luis's trust. It's a good opportunity to hone your skills. If you can put the future you're imagining into words, I'm sure people will follow you. If I enter a debate, my eloquence and my imagination should increase. If it goes well, I think you might even get some donations. How about it? Want to try?
It's you.
You're that Telda who offered up the sanctuaries on the platter. A bloody end to a holy woman. A classic. I've heard you've been parading around trying to be a people pleaser, but where's the beauty in that? Shall I let you join my retinue so you can see the world through true beauty? Allow me to give you a crash course.
Just imagine it.
Everyone, listen not to empty words or ideas, but to what your eyes have been telling you. Beauty is this world's most precious commodity. Even the mightiest soldiers and politicians bow down in the presence of true beauty. So shouldn't it follow that the most beautiful among us be displayed on the throne?
In such an exquisite world.
Once I am king, I will expel all that is unattractive and repugnant. I will create a radiant nation of only beautiful things. Oh, I love you, Lord Milo. Beauty is justice. What this blessed Nagus is on about. Milo is playing to his group of diehard followers. How should I appeal to them?
No.
You only speak of the most superficial kind of beauty, but there is true beauty within all people. You dare question my understanding of beauty, though I must admit I saw something in you despite your utterly mundane aesthetics. Is it just me, or is Milo less handsome when he panics? I get that what Will is talking about. The hero kings didn't become legends because of their looks. It appears the crowd lacks the sophistication needed to appreciate my style.
I knew it!
You did awesome in that debate. You had Milo on his toes. The people throw the truth in your ideas. They got you something to show their appreciation.
Works for me.
This experience seems to have honed your eloquence and imagination.
All right.
Eloquence still lagging behind a bit, but after listening to the concerns of the people, I returned to where everyone was waiting. last night before the soiree, might as well gaze into the sea.
So? This?
If I gaze out at the scenery from here, my wisdom should broaden.
So?
It's settled then. Let's find a spot with a better view. Made it, and what a view it is! Bright heavens with unique, huh? And I don't just mean the sights. It's more open and inviting than other places we've been. It just feels like fun. Growing up in the forest, the sea breeze and the smell of the ocean kind of threw me off at first. But I've come around to it. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad to live by the sea, listening to the waves and the hustle and bustle of a port. I feel like I could watch the ocean from here forever. Forever would be boring.
But
I think I'd get bored of it eventually, don't you? But I guess everyone has their own idea of what feels most like home. We've been to a lot of places in our travels already, but it feels like there's a whole world out there we haven't seen yet. Gallica and I had a good talk as we gazed on the scenery. I feel like my wisdom has broadened.
all right.
Gallica and I headed back, discussing the scenery and city folk we passed along the way.